How to grow a YouTube channel for your business and boost sales. In this video, I'll break it all down, what videos to shoot, how to shoot them, and how to manage your channel the right way. Me and my YouTube agency are managing over 400 business channels right now and have been doing that for over 5 years. This video is your one and only step-by-step guide to building a YouTube channel for your business from A to Z. First off, you need to understand why YouTube is different from every other social media platform. Sure, like Instagram or Facebook, it lets you connect with your audience, but YouTube is all about time. And in marketing, time equals trust, and trust equals sales. Think about it. Marketing isn't just about catchy slogans or hard selling. It's about warming up your audience, showing them value, and earning their trust over time. And YouTube, it's built for that. Why do you think online courses or hour-long webinars sell so well? It's because the more time someone spends with you, the more they trust you. And trust is the magic sauce for turning a viewer into a buyer. A typical sales funnel goes something like this. Someone clicks on your ad, schedules a call, you chat, maybe meet in person, get to know each other, and then you pitch them a product or service. On YouTube though, this whole funnel gets a turbo boost. With the right videos, people choose to spend hours with your content. They see your expertise, your vibe, your value, and by the time they're ready to buy, they're already sold. All they need is that link in the description to seal the deal. Owning a YouTube channel is like being your own advertiser. You are the person in control and you both build a sales strategy, execute it, and reap all the fruit. But like it is with any sales, you have to be smart about your strategy. But don't worry, I will show you exactly what to do real soon. YouTube isn't just a platform to find new customers, even though it's great at that. It's also one of the best ways to nurture the audience you already have. For example, you could have 1 million followers on Instagram, but one well-made video, YouTube video, could be the thing that finally makes them click the buy now button. Now, you might be wondering, does my business even need a YouTube channel? Maybe you're running something local in one city or providing offline services. As always, I have a story about such a case. Once we were approached by a client selling custom-made kitchens in a specific city. Their website mentioned the local nature of their business a few times, but on YouTube, we decided to ditch that and go countrywide. What happened next surprised us all. They got far more leads from other cities than from the one they were based in. So now, along with higher sales in the target city, if they decide to expand, they will already have a client base that's warmed up and ready to buy. Not bad, right? Now, if your business is fully online, YouTube's potential is even greater. Services, software as service platforms, consulting, you name it, work beautifully on YouTube. Selling courses, educational materials, and so on. We have plenty of channels that do exactly that, and the sales numbers are consistently good. One of my favorite examples of YouTube's multifaceted nature and infinite sales potential is the real estate niche. Cleverly managed channel can take a small real estate agency to a whole new level, and we have such an example. Once, a small local company became a multi-million-dollar firm with insane profits. This brings us to a critical question. What kind of content should you create for YouTube? A lot of people, even savvy business owners, assume YouTube is just for funny videos, cat clips, or movie reviews, but that's far from the truth. YouTube today is a massive, diverse platform with niches for almost everything. The best part is that there is a place for your business. You just need to find the right angle. The golden rule is that your video should align with the products or services you're selling. Let me break it down. If you sell custom-built kitchens, don't just post generic content. Make videos about common kitchen design mistakes or must-haves for a modern kitchen. It's all about showing how your product solves a real problem. And if you're sitting there thinking, but my business doesn't have a clear connection to YouTube content, let me stop you right there. You're wrong. We once worked with a car sales company that came to us with an idea, giving a car to a celebrity. Their logic was simple. Famous person equals big reach. And yes, they might have gone viral, but the reach would have been irrelevant. What's the point of reaching millions if none of them are your actual target audience? Instead, we suggested videos about topics like car imports, financing tips, or how to spot a reliable used car. These are things real potential buyers care about. In the end, they didn't just get views. They got engaged viewers who were primed to buy. So what kind of content should you actually create to proudly say that you have a business channel? Maybe faceless videos? Just some cool clips of your team working, drone shots of your factory, or even an open space office tour? That should be enough, right? Well, no. That won't cut it. To make a real connection with your audience, you need a YouTube channel with a face, and a voice. It doesn't mean you need Hollywood level production. It means you need to communicate with people in the way they're used to. Personally, if you're avoiding the camera because you're shy, don't worry, I will tell you how to tackle that. Here's the thing, running your channel faceless will kill your engagement, your conversions, and ultimately your sales. Now, you don't need millions of views. What you need is, again, connection. You've already got your niche. So the next step is to create content within that niche, with you or someone from your business as the host. But what if you're thinking, I'm too busy running my company to be on camera, or I don't want to be the face of my brand? Fair questions. There are ways around that. One way, you can hire a host. Hiring a host would be a good option for big companies. If you have the money, go for it. But if your business is small and you don't have thousands of dollars lying around, I'd advise facing your fears and eventually the camera. In the end, who can share more insights about a business than its owner and founder? And as a bonus, this also builds your personal brand, not just your business's. Double victory. That's what I call it. And when it comes to the videos and their content, it's actually pretty easy. You don't really need a full script, only bullet points and general directions. Once you have that, you just start talking and let your brain do the rest. Start by writing down some of the questions your target audience might have. Jot down some of their pain points. For example, let's say you have a channel about fishing and your company sells lures, rods, and all that. You should write down questions like, how do you choose the best reel? What material should your rod be made of? Which fishing line is ideal for beginners? Try to break the general topic into a bunch of smaller ones and then each topic into steps. Then talk about every step, and by the end, you will have a video that tackles the pain points and answers relevant questions while building trust between you and your viewers. Then you can take it further by analyzing your competitors, watch their videos. If their content feels weak, great news for you. You've found gaps you can fill with your expertise. Even if they're doing well, you can always put your unique spin on popular topics. At the end of the day, it's not about being a pro presenter. It's about sharing your knowledge authentically. Set up your camera, list the questions, and just talk. That's it. As time goes on, you get better at being a host. Your channel will get better at growing your sales. Time is the key element here. Time and natural progression. This leaves us facing the big question. Where does the money come from? If it's not monetization, then how are you going to make money? Will people just watch one of your videos and start buying? Some people will, but for the most part, it's a bit more complicated than that. Calls to action, links in the video description. Remember these words. These two things will be your bread and butter. Every video you make, no matter how bad it is, no matter how unsatisfied you are with it, leave the links in the description and calls to action. Believe me, there's nothing worse than lost traffic. You never know which video can be a breaking point for a person, a moment when they decide to buy your product. You don't want them roaming around, searching for links. Make the journey from deciding to buying as simple as possible. But every call to action can be just a call to action. It must be surrounded by value. I don't want to make any comparisons, but it's like with cats and pills. You take a pill, a treat, mix them up, and kitty eats without suspicion. Pay attention to how every piece of advice I give, I also provide a real-world example of when it worked and how it's done. That's the value, and value is exactly the treat that people want from every video they watch. It's about showing your audience, hey, you've got this problem, we've solved it for someone else, here's the proof. Then you simply say, by the way, here's a link in the description if you want to learn more or get started. And by the way, here's a link in the description if you want to learn more or get started, if you want to start working with my team and make your channel big. And like I said earlier, add calls to action links in every video. The average conversion rate from views to leads on YouTube is just 0.5% to 1%. So with 1,000 views, you might get 5 to 10 leads. Not bad, right? And getting those first 1,000 views can happen with just one well-made video. If you don't put links and calls to action in your first videos, you're letting the traffic slip away. People will watch, then move on, and you will lose them forever. If you don't hook your audience right then and there by leading them into your sales funnel, you're missing out. Ever since the first video, we've had a call to action and link, regardless of how successful the channel was at the time. Now, a few more words about content and align it with your business. Our videos about growing on YouTube obviously align perfectly with our services, but let me show you another example. There's a channel we work with that sells bridal dresses. So instead of making videos about bridal dresses, the way they are sewn or styled, we make videos about wedding planning, how to pick a venue, how to find affordable rings, tips for saving on decorations, that sort of thing. The content's use case aligns perfectly with the product's use case. That's how you can sell without actually selling or boring your viewers to death with lengthy sales pitches. Even in the narrowest niche, there's always a way to make it work on YouTube. So make videos that solve problems people have, that show your experience, your company's value, and sales will start flowing. Let's jump ahead to the moment when you have videos shot and ready to be edited. You shot the videos yourself, obviously. How do you actually edit them? Well, you don't. You leverage it. Let's be real. Are you really going to sit down and teach yourself how to edit videos like a pro? I've seen some business owners who tried to learn it but quit after spending a week editing one video while still being dissatisfied with the results. A professional editor, on the other hand, spends around 6 to 8 hours in one video, basically one work day, and does it all. Fixing audio, color grading, figuring out pacing, finding the best takes, adding animations and effects. I used to edit videos on my own, and only after a couple of years of practice did I manage to do it in a day. So please, don't force yourself to do the editing just to save a few bucks. It's not worth it. Instead, focus on things you can do yourself. Shooting the videos at home, writing a script or a list of bullet points, or picking the video ideas that you think your audience will like. Leave all the heavy lifting to the professionals. Because running a YouTube channel is not a one-man job. For example, in our tech channel, Author Weiner, we have a team of 8 people, including me, 1 creative producer, 2 editors, 1 writer, 1 designer, 1 cameraman, 1 sponsorship manager, and me, the host and the founder. Our team for AI Master also has 8 people, so 2 channels, 15 people. And these aren't even the biggest channels, so the teams will only get bigger. All these people are just part of my YouTube agency's team, which now consists of 115 people working on almost 400 channels. We've worked with and still work with some of the biggest channels out there. Gesund and Schnell, yep, that's our client. But here's the thing. Me sitting here talking about business channels, we work with them too. We do everything from ideation to publishing. We'll figure out your niche, define your target audience, and decide what topics will work best for you. My team will create scripts for your videos, questions, and talking points, so all you have to do is show up and start talking. If you don't have a fancy studio, no problem, we'll help you set up everything at home. Our director will guide you via video call, move the light here, just the camera there, until your setup looks perfect. We also handle all the post-production. Every video will be professionally edited. We will upload your videos, optimize them for SEO, and make sure they're ready to blow up the front page. That's what we do. From concept to publish, we've got you covered. All you need to do is be expert in your field and deliver value on camera. If you're ready to take your YouTube channel to the next level, hit the link in the description, answer a couple questions, and we will reach out. Our experience on YouTube and your knowledge will be a hell of a mix. Now, let me give you a few pieces of advice about filming. 1, book a studio. That's the easiest way to do it. Now we need to prepare or arrange anything. You show up, everything's already set up, lighting, camera, mics, you've got your list of questions, you sit down, record for a few hours, and you're done. But if you think that you're not experienced enough or that renting a studio is too much, you can always shoot your videos at home. Remember those cooking videos on Gesund and Schnell? They're still shot on an iPhone. 2 iPhones, in fact, but the point still stands. It's not about having the fanciest camera. Your picture quality just needs to be decent. The real deal breaker is sound. If your audio is bad, people won't stick around, no matter how good your video looks. So my second piece of advice would be to get yourself a good microphone. Doesn't have to be super expensive. There are plenty of reasonably priced mics. Just get a couple on Amazon, test them, and return all but the one you like the most. With shooting and editing done, it's time to upload the video to YouTube. If you think the secret lies in stuffing your tags with keywords, think again. Yes, tags help, but the real game changers are your thumbnail and title. Thumbnails and titles aren't something you slap together at the last minute. No. They should be part of your planning process from day one. Your entire video should be built around the idea your thumbnail and title sell. You first come up with the hooks, and only after making sure these 2 things work well together, do you move on to scripting, shooting, and editing. A good title thumbnail combo is what sells your video to people. It doesn't have to be clickbait. No need to lie in your titles and thumbnails. Any video idea can be presented in an interesting way. You just have to find that way. Start by researching your competitors. Has anyone made videos on a similar topic already? How did they frame everything? Is there even demand for a video like this? Try to understand what makes people click and what triggers their curiosity. Here's the workflow for you. Find the relevant keywords and search queries. Search them on YouTube while certain videos by views or relevance from the past year. Then study the best performers, copy their idea, add your own spin on it, add a twist, and boom, you're done. That's the easiest way to do it. As for the thumbnails, it's very easy to get deceived and mistake beautiful for click-worthy. Any designer can create a nice looking thumbnail, but if it doesn't get clicks, what's the point? Thumbnails must spark curiosity and make people click. Only then should they look nice. Click-worthiness always beats good looks. Always. And finally, when uploading, you can use tools like vidIQ for metadata suggestions, copy text from similar successful videos, but make sure you cover all bases. High volume, medium volume, and niche specific tags. And your video description, write it like a mini blog post that naturally includes your tags. Descriptions help your video rank better, but they also give viewers context, which increases watch time. If you've done all of this right, thumbnail, title, tags, description, you will be on track to hitting millions in monthly sales, just like my clients do. Do you want more on this? Our channel is packed with tutorials, go binge them, and soon enough you will be seeing results like we do. And now let me show you a real, let me call it cheat code for increasing your sales. Adding a 90-second video to the homepage of your YouTube channel. Yep, the channel trailer. Many creators put one of their long videos here or just do a self-presentation and they get no sales as a result. These 90 seconds are perfect for warming up the audience for a sale. Imagine a person opening your channel and instead of seeing a generic intro video, they start hearing all about their pain points and worries. That's the hook right there. You're grabbing their attention, speaking their language, and showing them you've got the solution. Here's how you should structure this video. First, 3 to 5 seconds, address your audience's pain points. Next, 20 to 30 seconds, show how your product or service solves their problem. Last 10 to 20 seconds, call to action. Tell them exactly what to do next. Visit your site, join your mailing list, whatever. This one video can boost sales just like that. Turn into shorts, reels, TikToks, publish it to your website. Use it for ads for Christ's sake. The more people see it, the better. The same exact video we often add to end screens when a viewer finishes watching any of your videos. YouTube suggests related content, and guess what? We suggest that video, simple, effective, and keeps your audience in your funnel. If you want us to do the same for you, hit the link in the description. We'll set everything up perfectly. But here's the thing you have to remember about YouTube if you want your business channel to prosper. It's not just a platform for polished, salesy videos. It's about being human and building trust. If you want to make a quick buck and disappear, Instagram is your choice, but YouTube is for lasting relationships. And that's exactly why it converts so much better. With Instagram, you're stuck in a constant loop of warming up your audience, hitting them with stories, posts, rinse and repeat. YouTube is evergreen. A single video keeps working for you day after day, year after year. Plus, the audience on YouTube doesn't just see a brand, they see a real person. On YouTube, you can crack a joke, share a story, and just be your genuine self. And people will still love you and still buy from you. YouTube gives your business a face people can trust, relate to. It makes your company personal, approachable, relatable. And I know you might be really insecure right now about your videos, the way you look on camera or the way you talk, but we've all been there. My first videos were about card tricks and they were terrible. It was 12 years ago. With time, my videos got better and better. I wasn't getting any views at first, and now our videos easily get hundreds of thousands and sometimes millions of views. Take any creator you like. They started exactly like you. Unknown, unsure, but passionate and full of motivation. Mr. Beast couldn't get 1,000 subs before he made 400 videos. But luckily, the timeline has shrunk dramatically now. You don't need to grind for years, figuring it all out yourself. The tools, the strategies, and the know-how are all here, ready for you. You just need to take the first step. Or you could keep sitting back, watching your competitors launch their YouTube channels, building their audience and connecting with their customers. Keep convincing yourself that everything's already been done on YouTube, or no one's gonna care about my content. Your competitors are starting their own channels while you're stuck watching how to grow in YouTube tutorials. You don't need another video about it. You need action. Get off the couch, turn off the how-to playlist, pick up your camera, your phone, whatever you've got, and start making something. And hey, if you want to make that leap but need a little help, that's what we're here for. Hit the link in the description, let us work for you. You bring the ideas, we'll bring the expertise, and together we'll create something amazing. I believe in you, more than you probably believe in yourself right now. You've got this, you will make it happen because you're taking the first step today. As the saying goes, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Let's take this step together. Thanks for sticking around till the end of the video. and see you in the next one.